All right, here is the last round. As I mentioned in the end of the last video, it was a mono red mirror, but not like a true mirror, just a mono red matchup being Sanji and our new leader here, Shanks. So, I mean, reality, this is the actual first OP09 leader that we're having on the channel, being Shanks. Shanks, I'm still trying to vibe with and see what build I like to go with myself. I don't know. I've been trying, everything build with the Rush Zoro, the more control slow build, and I don't know. I think I'm liking the control slow build a little better, just because I like dropping big bunguses. And yeah, this being our final round here, both of our players are X1, so they're vying for either third or fourth place, if I remember correctly here. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop Yasop. Yasop's gonna give 1k to our leader and keep our leader at a 6k until the end of Calvin's turn here. But the Yasop also for Don -1 when it attacks does give -2k, I believe, to a character, which we're gonna swing 6 and we combo out a 2k. Okay, so I mean we at least have a 6k body established already. We can throw one Don underneath our leader. I think we're at 6. So you can throw 2 underneath the leader so that he minuses 1 and throw 1 underneath that, and then play another 4-cost vanilla if you have it. Or play a Zoro and swing for 7. Which we're just gonna go 6, and this should just be Robert using the leader effect. But uses the leader effect on the Luffy. And then we pay 5 for the double attack ace. And that'll lead another 1k, so we do take out the other Yasop. Or we combo the other Yasop. Which at this point, it should just be Robert going for the double attack ace on this point. Put it down underneath the Yasop, minus it by 2, so it goes to 4. So you kill it for sure. We're definitely setting 2 Don aside. What are we tapping? Another 5? Oh my lord, we saw 3 Yasop. That's insane. But we are going to go ahead and do the Yasop thing. Yasop will -2 if I believe so. Yeah, Yasop should -2, but that, I mean, it kills the ace. Yeah, Calvin in a pretty precarious spot. I mean, we're already at 3 life. Oh, it's -1k on the attack for Yasop. So Yasop is a -1k. Yeah, we've been messing with a lot of builds here. I have a build that doesn't run the Yasop. I have a build that does run Yasop. The 5-cost, the ace from the starter deck. There's a lot of directions that you can go with it, and I think that's what makes me like the deck a lot. But at the same time, it is red, so same thing with purple. Bricks are inevitable. Okay, so we're gonna Pell. So we play the Otama to play the Pell. So now we give the Pell Rush, and then we're gonna swing the Pell and KO the Yasop. And that we give a 2k on Robert's end. Okay, this is, I mean, we're doing things. Since I didn't really like record myself or record my matches here on this one. I ended up X1. We ended up losing to Shanks round 1, and then we beat Luffy, and we beat Black Yellow Luffy as well. So we ended up X1 at the end of this locals here. We're gonna play the Rayleigh. Rayleigh minuses the Luffy and the or it minus the Pell, I believe, and the Luffy, and then we KO'd the Pell. Rayleigh's another card that's just nuts, and I'm glad I have at least 3 of them. I'd like to have the 4th, but oh well. So now Calvin in a still again a precarious spot, because I feel like he really probably should have won against Ben if he just went face instead. We swung 7k with the leader. Robert took that. We end up playing the 9-cost banished Luffy. So if he minuses 1, that'll put it to 8. But we do hit a 2k out of life, which is phenomenal. Now Robert's sitting here at 10 Dawn with the pervert Dawn. What do we do here? Do we play Shanks? Do we just like slam a Shanks? I feel like I slam a Shanks. But I'm also at 2 life. Because if you slam a Shanks, you gotta at least swing the Rayleigh into the Luffy, and then Shanks into it. Which we do end up slamming down the Shanks. And we just go 12 into it. I think I would have tried to get like another card out of hand just to get another resource out, but that's fine. You put him at 2, you're also at 2, and he can only really play 1 body a turn that has rush. So this is the thing. I feel like against matchups that are like that can pace Sanji struggles. Because Sanji does like a lot of 1-for-1ing. And Shanks could do the 1-for-1ing a lot better. Because you have cards like Rayleigh that exist. The 7-cost Nuge from the starter deck. And it looks like he swung 12. And I think... Oh, sorry, it's not 12, it's 11. So yeah, 2 2Ks does get him out of there. I forget that the Shanks stack effect, which, you know, this is why I like carried like minus dice, plus dice, just so for things like this to indicate like the static buff or debuff on the board. Which we just swung in a lead, and we're gonna combo that out. We're gonna go AK to the face, which looks like we're gonna bad manus course kick and 1k out of it. And then I feel like if the Shanks comes at our Shanks, like we just let it die. Okay, we just take the hit. We go Shanks into Shanks. All right, that's definitely a play. Bring the 12 cost or the 10 cost in the face, and then swing another 12. You may or may not run the risk of losing if you go that way. So we do go 12 into 9. Which, same case scenario, bad managed course kick plus a 1k. I guess that makes sense if you don't want to combo the Diable Jambe, just in case he plays like a Lucky Roo or a Rayleigh. Okay, and we drop Roger. Roger at 13 to 9, so this thing is dead. Yeah, there's just no way now at this point. So this is how red mirrors are. Yeah, that 10 cost Shanks is just so good. I want to see if we can find a build for Sanji that like takes advantage of some of these big bunguses, because like the vanillas are cool and all, but I feel like the vanillas just should go with your early game, and things that just have like no on play effects for early game, and your late game centered around like stuff like Shanks or even a Rayleigh, or not Rayleigh, Shanks or Roger. The other thing that Calvin hasn't seen at all, which I think would have helped him greatly, is the Wapool. Yeah, I feel like Wapool would have been great to see, but he didn't see it during either matchup against Ben in round 1 or here. So sitting in a little bit of a rough position. Like you're staring down a 13k, a 12k, and an 8k, with the chances of that increasing to another 12k or even a 9k from Dragon. And we're just pacing with 7. We can just leader effect 2k. Yeah, pretty rough end here. Looks like that's exactly what we're gonna do. We do just use our leader effect and combo out a lime juice. Were we just gonna play the Sanji and then take our last life? Hey man, go out swinging. Definitely go out swinging. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're going out swinging. I mean, I just put the rest of the Dawn underneath the Sanji. Oh, nope, never mind. All right, cool. That is going to be it. That was our locals. We will have some more matches coming up the following week. Some live streams as well that'll carry us through the end of the year. I will definitely see you guys in the next set of videos and into the new year.